Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we getting on? Welcome back to episode 21 of Through the Keyhole. This is a series where we take a look at a few player camps found around Fallout 76, get a few ideas and a little bit of inspiration for our own builds. So, let's jump in, shall we? So, a couple of orders of business before we get stuck into the builds. First and foremost, these are not my camps. These are camps I found around Fallout 76 via the player vending system. I thought they were doing something pretty cool and deserve showing off. Secondly, if you guys would like to appear in a future episode of the series yourselves, you can submit your builds by heading over to the channel's community page. There's a little post on there with all the details. You can send those over to me, and hopefully we'll be seeing you in a future episode. So, with all that out of the way, let's jump in. Okay then, build number one. So, over in the Maya. This is quite a simple structure in principle, but I really like the decoration in particular. What they've done here really goes to show just how much you can do with a simple space and a lot of decoration. And the location is pretty cool, with a really nice little bit of lighting here as well, which is nice down in the Maya. Not too far from Berkeley Springs here. So we'll head on inside. As we can see, they've gone absolutely ham with the Halloween decorations, which is cool, very themic. Plenty of player vending around as well. Do like that. Bit of an open space, but lots of decoration, lots of colour, really draws the eye, really makes it look really lived in, really cool. Like it a lot. Got the new flooring and wallpaper from the current season as well on the go there, which is cool. Farmable dirt tiles over the top there, give a little area to get the food on the go. Nice. Head into the main building, the main room rather. This is really where the decoration comes to life, which is cool. Everything's packed in. Loads of stuff sort of moving away from the walls as well, just to give it that bit more of a filled-up sense, a bit more of a lived-in space, which is really cool. Lots of plushies, lots of stuff. There's tons of stuff on the walls. Looks really, really cool. There's a little crafting area here, cooking and brewing and chemistry area. Again, as I say, sticks out into the room quite nicely and avoids that big open, empty area in the middle, which is really cool. Really good use of the space. Very nice build. Symptomatic there as well. One of the best additions from this season, definitely. Tuck the decontamination arch there out of the way so it doesn't catch those bloody players on their way in. Always good. Nice little chill out area and gaming area. Very cool. Very, very welcome. Do like that train set. God knows what possessed Bethesda to put a train set in the game, but very cool nonetheless. Nice little sleeping area tucked in the corner out of the way. Commander Duguare hanging out in a themed outfit there. Which costume, quite hard to come by that as well, so pretty cool. And foosball table. So I was concerned, and I know a lot of people were, that foosball table was going to be a bit too clean, but it actually looks pretty good. Just enough wear and tear on it, I think. Yeah, Doomsday clock there, didn't notice that the first time through, that's cool. So the Wendigo Colossus rugs I have mixed feelings on personally. It's more of a design thing than anything. The fact they stick up the way they do is cool, but as with the bearskin rug as well, to be fair, it's a bit weird when you're moving around. And the rest of it looks really flat, so... A bit of an odd one, that one. Not the finest piece of design work on Bethesda's part, I think that, but nonetheless, very, very in keeping with the Halloween vibe, which is cool. So, yeah. All in all, really like the decoration on this one in particular. I like the stepped nature of the build as well, going up the hillside there, which is really cool as well. So, very nice job done there to open things up with. So, camp number 2. We're heading over to a very, very rainy Savage Divide. We have a little raider build here, tucked in amongst the bushes, which is quite cool. Making very good use of the junk fences that we had added a few weeks back. That was very, very cool to see coming in from Bethesda there. And mixing it up with some of the concrete posts and using the billboard as an entranceway, which is a personal favourite of mine. Got a few of the communist fences around the garden area on the side here as well, which is good. I'll move on in. Those hanging lights from the daily ops as well, which is one of the cooler plans. Solar panels as well. Looking forward to getting some use out of those. This is obviously in somewhat existing location with this tent. It's not an item available in game. You can get the same size tent, but not in that colour, so taking advantage of what's here already and making use of it, which is really cool. The ally making a lot of noise there and a random scavenger hanging out. So I'm guessing this is a random spawn point, one of the few that you can actually build on. It's quite cool. And good use of the barrel there out front as well. A little shooting range here. I'm not sure if this is a combination of things to make that target or just the one, but either way, they've done a cool job of it. Do you like the idea of somebody sticking their head through and finding it in the middle of the shooting range? Very Raider. Got the water purifiers out the back as well. Fertilizer machine on the go as well. Plenty of gourds around here. I'm guessing this person is a fan of the cranberry relish. Which is very handy given the need to level up just about every day to get through the score these days. We'll move into the main house. So, very, very small, very densely packed with decoration this, which I like a lot. Good use of mixed materials as well on this, which is cool. Kind of hard to move around this stuff, but you can do, and that's the main thing, so that's very cool. Unfortunately, we can't use the floating wall technique anymore to board up the veranda here, but they've gone with the next best thing, which we'll have to do moving forward, which is the junk fences, and it works pretty well. Certainly keeps the Raider vibe alive as well, which is good. Vendors just tucked in the side here. I'd like to see those curtains made slightly larger by Bethesda so that we can do this putting curtains over the doorway with a little bit more facility, but still it's cool. I'll shuffle on around and have a look inside. Lots of tiny little details which I really, really like in this. As we said with the previous build, it really brings things to life. Head on inside, get out the weather. Nice little cooking area, just squeezed in at the end there. I really want to know how they've managed to get that stash box on the wall there, that wall cabinet working, because every time I try and do it, it clips through and faces the wrong direction, which is very aggravating. I guess they've probably put it on from the other side, but if anybody knows how to make that thing actually work properly, I'd love to know. On to the bedroom. Got some of the new gun racks on the wall there. No actual gun on it, but it's cool. Symptomatic in the bathroom, which makes sense to me. And they've managed to use these circus trailer doors in there as well, which is cool. Nice to see those getting good use. And we'll head back outside. A couple of floater hanging mobiles as well, which is always cool. Floater equivalent of a shrunken head, I think. Lots of signs, lots of guard posts, all that stuff as well, really just adding to the build, and it all blends in. There we go, so very, very cool, small, compact Raider build. It looks really good and lived in, very nice. So, camp number 3 is over by Somerville, just up the road there, not too far from where I sometimes build. So there's a nice job of a camp besides the road, which is something I've wanted to do sooner or later myself. I like how they've pulled this one off. It looks like an extension of the town reasonably well as we can do with the tools we have available, so that's cool. A little space for Commander Duguare in the CD shed there. She's having a bit of an issue with the floor apparently, but nonetheless, plenty of technology in there, which looks really good. Suits the character well, which is cool. Good thinking on that. And the red rocket. Gotta love that prefab. Do need to sort this door out though, Bethesda. As we can see. But I've used this as a crafting space, which a lot of people do. Makes a lot of sense. Sort of petrol station garage vibe goes well with the crafting benches and the power armor station there. Nice and simple, but everything you need. These stash boxes piled up in the middle there, the toolboxes, which looks good. A few bits and pieces outside just to give it a bit more dressing, which always looks cool. Player vending tucked in its own little shack along with the Brotherhood Collectron. I keep wanting to say Protectron there, which it kind of is, but it isn't. Which is very, very cool. And they make good use of the space between the buildings there as well, which is also cool to see. Fenced off the edge of the road. Nice. All looks very natural, very much like it belongs, which is cool. I like this a lot. A market sign attached to the Blood Eagle totem there. Always cool. Head on inside. Nice little bar area on the side. Got the brewing and crafting stations and the cooking stations as well. It's always good. I do like these sort of white walls we've got inside. The wallpaper. It's sort of growing on me over the last few weeks. So I'm going to have to make use of this at some point. Very cool. And all the player vending tucked under the stairs. An absolute mountain of stash boxes and bits and pieces around there just to flesh it out, give it a bit of life. I like these stacks of posters sort of sitting one over the other there as well. That looks really cool on the wall. Fills up that otherwise blank space nicely, which is good. Curtains in, bringing a bit of life to the place. Nice. Massive Scotch Beast Queen head in there. That thing is obnoxiously huge, but very cool. They've managed to squeeze it in somewhere where it works, which is nice. Tiny little bedroom tucked in here. Guessing this is a guest room. Have a look out onto the balcony. Relatively small, but everything you need. Nice little cooking area, place to chill out, enjoy the scenery. It's a nice view from out here, so that's cool. The firefly lamp from the last season as well up there, very, very nice. And the hidden door behind the fireplace. It's not particularly hidden because we all got one. But there we go. Nice little bedroom and workout space. Got a sink in here. Train set. Sink in the bedroom reminds me of my first flat. God, that was an interesting place to live. And back downstairs, we'll have a little look at outside at the sort of garden area on the side here, which is quite nice. A few benches out here. Do need to pick up those Vault-Tec sort of picnic benches, I suppose. I've got the sort of more rustic one, the ramshackle one, but I do want to pick those ones up as well. They look quite nice and the right build. More of a grilling space out here. A little look down below the place as well in a moment. Yeah. Plus, it's been quite nice to hang out in at night with the street lamps out as well, the oil lamp, which look cool. We've got the water wheel there, providing a bit of power for the water purifiers. Unfortunately, with the stairs being so close to the edge of the foundation there's a slight bit of a travel issue here. I'm sort of glued to the side of the house, but we can see what's going on. The bloody eagle nest down the bottom there as well. Imagine they have a bit of problem with mirelurks down there. They do tend to spawn on that bit of the river, so. But none present today, which is always good. I'll close up and head on out. Oh, really nice. Detailed decoration. Really looks good beside the road here. It's a fantastic job being done by this player here.
I just can't shake these
Shut up the door for them. Nice bit of decoration out on the veranda as well. Nice, really complete looking camp here that really looks like it belongs where it's positioned, which is awesome job. It's a nice extension of the town of Somersville. Awesome piece of work. Very, very cool. So, last but not least, this is a camp that I had to grab even though it had gone dark. It's just too good to pass up. I liked it a lot. I actually bumped into this player just across the road from their camp because I think I spawned underneath their foundations, which was slightly annoying when I fast travelled here. But what could we do? We had a good time chasing down a treasure hunter mole miner together, so that was fun. But really nice camp build as well. So if you head on inside, they've flipped the walls around for this one and put the contemporary walls facing inwards, which I might have gone with use the double doors, doors facing each other, and then you wallpaper both sides. But it works well in here, especially with the clean flooring. And it's meant they can put the white wallpaper on the outside, which is an idea I'm going to have to borrow at some point. Nice little crafting area. And we head through to what is definitely the set piece of the build. Using these posts to make the sort of imply the walls and give it a very modern vibe. Nice colour in here, and nice bit of lighting as well. I like that a lot. Something I definitely want to have a crack at myself, and I've seen a lot of people doing recently, is using those posts to make very modern looking houses. Here's the homeowner. So it comes up with a really cool vibe. Nice little swimming pool out the back as well. Always good. Using the oil lamps there in a way I thoroughly approve of. Get that nice little bit of warming light around either side of the stairs. Looks good. Marks it out quite nicely. Come around. They've got their vending inside the Red Rocket station here. I'm guessing they couldn't sink this down any lower, which is a little unfortunate. I might try to glitch a couple of stairs onto the front of there just to make it a bit of a smoother way up there, but nonetheless, looks pretty cool. Nice bit of railing, keeping this place nice and clean and tidy and marked off at the edges there. Beckett's got his own little bar. Nice little shack to cover that up with. Looks good. Little seating area around there. Swing by the pool on the way back to the main house. Nice place to chill out this, as the sheep squatch is clearly demonstrating there. Good little pool, it looks good. Making good use of the rank 100 planetarium lights from the previous season, the legendary run. Looks very cool. Especially on the white walls there. Reflected quite nicely. Same with that Nuka-Cola light actually, it looks really good. Nice little bit of display in there. As many of us do, displaying the teddy bears. A nice little sitting area out here. Those white spring seats can often be hard to fit in, but they look quite good here, which is cool. More planetarium lights, and over the top of the area downstairs we have another little modern end to the building, which is cool. It's very, very good. As I say, definitely looking forward to having a crack at that myself, seeing what I can come up with. There's some very cool things both on Twitter and on Instagram as well, occasionally in game, which is very, very cool. Bit strange having this door here. Assume the idea is that you jump out and you can get onto the roof, but hard to do when you've got walk enabled. Desk area. I like the idea of displaying the different miner hats as well, the different colours, that's cool. The Fashion Act mask as well looks very, very good. So yeah, really nice, colourful camp, this one. Really nice lighting job as well. Really like the look of it. There's a few things a little differently that is really, really nicely done. Got that little kitchen area as well. I do like those stacked Slocum's Joe, are they units there? Countertops that they've stacked up to make sort of shelving. That's a really smart idea. I like that as well. Very, very cool. And this fireplace door, I might have tried to see if I could swap the doorway out for a wall after I put the door on. I don't know if you can, but it's a bit odd having that empty door on the back, but otherwise it was cool. Really get a look at the wallpaper on the outside there that I like a lot. Very, very cool vibe. So, there we go. 4 very, very cool camps. As I say, if you guys want to appear in a future video, head over to the channel's community page and have a look over there. All the information is there if you'd like to. For now, awesome work on the part of everybody whose camps has been included today. Very much enjoyed having a look around. For now, I'll say thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do hit those likes and subs for me. It's always very, very much appreciated. Social media links, merch store, and channel memberships are all available down below the video if you're interested in supporting the channel that way. It's humongously appreciated and helps a great deal. So thank you very much to everybody who's already done that. And if you get a chance to join us for the live streams as well, we're doing Fallout 76, Horizon Zero Dawn, and we've just started a bit of Prey for a bit of a spooky seasonal thing. So I do hope you join us on those. For now, thank you very much for watching. I look forward to speaking to you all very, very soon.